Let's be honest, comparison is a thief of joy, and that same comparison is actually killing your confidence. I have 5 mindset shifts that I want you guys to start doing today that would actually make you more confident. You know me, I don't waste time. Let's get straight into it. The first shift I want you guys to start doing is understanding that someone else's journey is not your timeline. So, in this walk of life, we all have different skills and gifts and things that we have to do on this earth. And when you start comparing yourself to someone else, you're scrolling, you're watching what they're doing online, and you're seeing all the achievements, and you start to feel bad about yourself because you may feel like you're an underachiever because you're not doing the thing that this person's doing and you've not achieved what this person has done as well. But you actually need to look at your own journey and look at your journey like a road and look at their journey as a different road. Everyone has their own road and their own path that they need to take. And just because someone's ahead or you perceive them to be ahead doesn't mean that you yourself are behind, because you're not in a race with them. You're not in a race with anybody but yourself. So the minute you actually start to compare yourself to someone else by looking at all their achievements and the things that they have done within the time frame, and then you look at yourself and think, oh, I should be doing XYZ, but I'm not. You're actually stopping your own progress. And that by stopping your own progress, you will actually end up being behind, not behind with them, but behind with yourself and your own timeline. So look at your own individual journey. Don't be too concerned about what other people are doing, and make sure that you stay focused on what you have to do. Stay focused on what you have to do. God is not a wasteful God. When it's your time, it will happen just like that. If you're in His will, you need to follow Jesus Christ, anyways, because hell is hot. Today is so hot. I'm thinking, nah. I already said to a few people, anyways. I'm not going to tell. I'm actually, it's hot. Today is hot. But anyways, if you stay in the will of God, if you follow His ways, He won't lead you into anything that's like a mad thing, anyways. So that's the very first one. My second mindset shift is that social media is you're looking at someone's highlights and you're comparing it to your 24 hours. I've said this before, you are comparing your 24 hours to someone's highlight, and that might not even be real. You might be seeing, AI is getting very good these days. Even I'm getting a little deceived of AI as well. They're getting very good at what they're doing. So you're looking at someone's highlight and you're comparing it to your 24 hours. I always say someone's posted the nicest picture ever, and you're sitting there in your bedroom in the dark with your bonnet on, and you're thinking, oh, I wish I could look like that. I wish I could do XYZ. That person is also posting their picture sitting in their room in the dark in the bonnet. Who says that they're posting it in that moment, in that space and time? And who says it's 100% true? Have you ever considered that? With the way this world is going, a lot of these things you need to double check, triple check, quadruple check. It started very innocently with those Snapchat filters, people changing their faces, becoming bunnies and whatever. It started very, very small. And even with those filters, that person doesn't look like that filter. They don't look like their filter. And now the way technology has advanced so quickly, you don't even know. You can't be 100%, you can't be 100% there with it. So don't look at someone's highlight and then compare it to your 24 hours, because you see your own highs and lows all the time. But I always say this all the time, yeah. No one will show you them looking dirty. No one will show you that day. Nobody will show you that day, but you see that day for yourself in your own life. So that's why you've got all these memories about what you usually do in your day to day life, anyways. And then now, on top of it, you're just seeing someone's perfect life and you think, oh my gosh, they have arrived. I've not arrived. I'm such a loser. I am behind. And these words, I don't call myself those things, by the way. But these are the things that you could start calling yourself, and this is how this diminishes your confidence. So be very careful when you're online, when you're looking through things. Even if you see people out and about and you think, wow, they're doing so great, their life must be perfect. You don't know. You really, really don't know. So don't look at everything and just automatically think it's real. A lot of things are fabricated in this world. Double check, triple check. But anyways, why are you doing all the checking anyways? Mind your business. Stay in your own lane. Like I said, if you're very focused on what you have going on, you don't even have time. You don't even have time to be looking at what they're doing over the fence there. You don't have time because there's so many things that you need to work on. You won't have time. So that is my second one. Okay, the third one that I have for you is knowing that your gifts were handpicked specifically for you. For you. One of my favorite Bible verses is acknowledging that God has said that you're fearfully and wonderfully made. You have been made very carefully. You have been crafted. You know, you're very special. So, and the parable of talents, I love the parable of talents. And in the parable of talents, it talks about how different people were given a different amount of talents according to their ability. Read it in your own time. But essentially, your gifts were handpicked specifically for you. You can only do that thing the best. And no one you've not seen Beyonce trying to play football like Cristiano Ronaldo. It's not her bag. That is not where her talent lies. That is not where her talent lies. You've not seen Cristiano Ronaldo going to fly a plane. That's not where his talent lies. And you see, if you try and compare yourself, you try and do something that has not been assigned for you, and this comparison actually kills creativity because you're comparing yourself to other people. Your own ability and your own skill, you don't have time to nurture that and to make it the best possible version because you're too busy being Cristiano Ronaldo trying to fly a plane. There's a disconnect. There is a disconnect. He should never be flying planes. That's not where his gift lies. His gift lies within football, within soccer. If you're in America, it's a soccer. But that's where his gift lies. And if you don't spend time to rein in on your gifts, look like deep dive into your gifts. Yeah, spend some time looking into your gifts. You'll never know where your true talent lies because you're very busy on being someone else. Like that Spider-Man meme. I'm trying to be like you. You're spending too much time trying to be somebody who you are not, and you will never be that person. You'll continue to strive to be somebody who you're not, and you will never succeed because you were. If you're supposed to be that person, you would have been. It's that simple. God doesn't make mistakes. It's literally that simple. The fact you're not that person means you're not meant to be doing what they're doing. You're meant to be doing what you're doing. And everybody shines differently. Don't look at someone's shine and think I want that shine. Get your own shine. Focus on the things that you are good at and rein in on. I'm saying rein in deep. Do a deep dive. Deep dive. And this is something that I've pondered on a few times. Actually, the first time I heard it was a few years ago from my pastor. I was talking about what's one thing that you can do so effortlessly and you could do it for free for the rest of your life. Look into that. Look into that. Or if you're struggling with that one, think about what do you think about three things that you can do so effortlessly and people compliment you on, like you're not even trying. You're just breathing and it's happening because that's you, and then rein in on those things. So ask different people, ask people who don't know you, what are three things that you think I'm good at? Or what do you think I'm good at? And ask different people that don't know each other and see if you keep hearing similar themes. Similar things will definitely be coming up because you are individually, you were made individually. You're born one, you'll die one. And God made you one. There's nobody else on the planet that looks, well, maybe they look like you. There's nobody else on the planet that is you. Even twins, they're their own separate person. So rein in on the gift that is yours and you shall flourish. I promise you, You will flourish in Jesus' mighty name. Mindset shift number 4. Learn how to celebrate other people. Learn how to celebrate others. It doesn't mean that you're behind, and it doesn't mean that you're not doing a good job. It actually shows a level of growth because I'll tell you a fact. If you're not celebrating people, you're low key jealous of them. That's the real. You are jealous of them, or you want to be the person being celebrated. That's an issue. That's probably why your time has not come because your heart needs a lot of work. So learn how to celebrate people in truth, not this petty oh congratulations. Okay. Not this petty celebration, yeah? Be sincere and learn how to celebrate other people. It shows that it actually acknowledges that this person is not my competition. We are not in the same lane. They're doing what they're doing, I'm doing what I'm doing, but we're both flourishing together in our different domains. So learn how to celebrate people in truth and be happy for them because just because they're doing well today, it could be your turn tomorrow. And the same way they were celebrating you in truth will be the same way that they celebrate you in truth as well. And even if they don't celebrate you, that means they are jealous. So don't be the one that's jealous at other people who are doing well. If they do well, clap for them sincerely. Well done. Acknowledge the great things that they have done, and when it's your turn, the same will come back. What goes around comes around, guys. So the way you set yourself out to intentionally celebrate them, be sincere. Be sincere with your celebration. It shows within your heart that you are proud and happy for this person and the journey that they are on, and you're not in competition with them, which is better than saying it out loud, oh, they're not my enemy. I'm not even in competition with them. People talk. People say a lot of things, but it's your actions that speak louder than these words, and your heart is very telling. God can see your heart, anyways. So when you celebrate, celebrate in truth. Celebrate in truth. Okay? Capish. Last but not least, you become what you focus on. You become what you focus on. So think about what you are focusing on. What are you spending your time doing? After work, are you binging on Netflix? Netflix's highest you've clocked the highest amount of hours watching other people. You're paying other people's rent. You're paying the owners of Netflix. You're paying their rent. You're paying for all their holidays, their lifestyle. You're paying for their kids to go to private school. You're paying all those actors. You're paying for their all their services that they get. You're paying for their maids. You're paying because you are watching Netflix every single day when you finish working. You literally become what you focus your attention on. So think about what am I spending my time doing and maybe log it. I've asked people before when I've worked with them as clients to log their time. What are you spending your time doing? And then when you see the amount of time you spend doing something within a week, you'll be very alarmed. For someone who wants to grow, you're not doing anything that's close to growing. So focus on spending time becoming that person. Become that person. And what did I want to say? Yes, focus on growth, not gaps. Don't look at think, oh, there's a gap. I'm not there. I'm not there. I'm not there. I'm not there. Focus on the growth side of things. So instead of looking negatively, because looking at gaps is operating in a negative mindset, actually look at okay, how can I grow from this? I'm not performing my best in this kind of area. What can I do to actually make myself better in that area? And focus on growth. And growth is not, believe me, it's not overnight thing. You think you finish school when you finish school. Nah, school of life now, baby. You started school, not even school of life. Whatever area you want to grow in and become the best version of yourself, you have to be a student. You have to be a student, and you're a student for the rest of your life. There's always something to learn. And the day you think you know everything is the day you become stupid. That is the very day. So focus on those growth areas and work on those things. Mastery, mastery. Then you can move on to the next thing as well. Yeah, yeah. So where attention flows is where confidence grows. You like that? Send me a check. Where you spend your attention, that's where the confidence will lie. Look at like what's his name? I was using Cristiano Ronaldo before. Even Ronaldinho or like anyone that plays football, it's the easiest one for me to quickly think of. Yeah, or Beckham. Why was he so good at free kicks? Is because that guy made that his after school hobby. Like he was practicing those kicks all the time, every single day, practicing those kicks, getting better, mastering the art, mastering the form. And some people might be thinking, why is he doing this all the time, like every single day? Like, does he not want to come and play basketball for a change or whatever? But the confidence, they had so much confidence in him when it was now time for a free kick because the guy's been practicing. He's been practicing free kicks. So pay attention and focus, streamline, streamline, streamline into those areas that you actually want to become more confident in. And by you doing all of these things that I've mentioned from point one all the way till now, you don't have time to actually be comparing yourself. So the fact that you're comparing yourself means you're not busy enough. It means that you're not doing all of these things. If you're doing all these things and you're comparing yourself, you are lying. I'm telling you now, you're lying because you don't have time. You don't have time. Practice these things and implement them into your life, and I promise you, the confidence will be sky high. Don't be cocky now. There's a fine line, there's a difference. Don't be cocky. Confidence, not cockiness. So, or arrogance. Don't be arrogant now. So, look at these 5 things and maybe reflect and assess yourself and say, okay, where am I? And be honest with yourself. All of these things of the self development stuff, anyways, be honest with yourself and where you are lacking, that is where the work begins. That is where the work begins. And if you struggle, you need to start to be a bit more reflective as well. So get a journal and a diary and just start to put your thoughts down and answer that question. What is that thing that I can do effortlessly? Or what skill do I have? Many people don't know their skills. I didn't know my skills at a time, and then I had to go and discover what my skills are. So if you ask me, I have to answer. I'm ready and I'm waiting for someone to ask me that. So get to work, guys. There's a lot of work for you guys to do. Grab my free confidence journal. It is in the description. This is a kickstart to your confidence journey. It's not the end. And also, if you want to be coached by me, also link in the description. I have to see if we can work together. Because some people have said, yeah, it's not a good match. But if you want to be coached, also link in the description. Um, yeah, that's it. Until next time, people. Ciao.